Now to our Newsmax Morning Crime Report. So we don't have to tell you that while many progressive jurisdictions scale back policing in the name of social justice, you're not going to find that going on in the Sunshine State.
Newsmax crime correspondent Jason Mattera embedded with deputies in Martin County, Florida during a coordinated drug bust, giving us a firsthand look at how that zero-tolerance approach to crime plays out on the street.
Hop out.
For what reason?
Because I'm telling you to.
A tense traffic stop in Martin County, Florida. A suspected dealer who's no stranger to law enforcement.
We do know him to be often armed. He's posted several pictures on social media of firearms, including AR pistols and handguns.
So when officers pull him over on February 3rd, they're already on high alert. This takedown was set in motion hours earlier, and our Newsmax cameras were along for the ride.
Based on the amount that he's moving, he's posting a lot of stuff on social media, so he's posting what appears to be kilos of cocaine.
Investigators say Brian Gomez-Collin sold drugs to a confidential informant, helping establish probable cause for his arrest.
We've got a lot of guys on this team conducting really essentially two operations here at once. We've got the buy-bust vehicle suppression element, and then we have the residential search warrant element that's going to transpire almost simultaneously.
Two operations, one moving target, and a CI phoning in the final drug buy to draw him out in the open.
We're ordering approximately $4,000 worth of cocaine.
Yet even with thousands of dollars on the line, the deal starts to wobble.
As soon as we're in the neighborhood, a lot of times a phone call or text message goes out, and it's pretty apparent in this situation right now that they're aware of our presence.
Neighborhood spotters have shown up, cars circling, phones out. Our undercover vehicle, not so undercover anymore. And it appears Brian Gomez-Collin isn't taking any chances.
A lot of our tactics are based on the element of surprise. If we lose that, then our tactics aren't going to be effective, or we may not have an opportunity to employ them in the first place.
With eyes in the sky but no movement from the target, the team leader decides to pull back and regroup.
We don't want to hit an empty house. We don't want to hit it without verifying that he's there, just to give him an opportunity to flee, to be a fugitive.
But that pause is short-lived. The target is spotted hours later. That's the opening they needed. SWAT executes a search warrant recovering evidence now headed to court, including suspected drug money hidden under a baby's crib. And the Special Investigations Division moves in for the arrest, reinforcing Martin County's no-nonsense approach to crime.
Go ahead and secure him.
Brian Gomez-Collin now faces up to 15 years behind bars for drug trafficking and possession. Mark Charlotte, here's something you definitely don't hear coming out of progressive jurisdictions in Martin County. Officers tell me their undercover units actually struggle to set up drug deals. Why? Because the criminals already know how it ends. In handcuffs. Law enforcement there has built a zero-tolerance culture when it comes to crime, and they're definitely proud of that reputation, as they should be.
Yeah.
So you're saying when they arrest the criminals stop committing crime, so crime goes down. What a novel concept there in Florida. Love that. All right, Jason, thank you.
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.